so in this one, we are going to be doing the best teams and equips for the new incoming Ultra Super Saiyan 3 Goku Tag Unit Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta from the Boost Saga to end out the 8th anniversary. And they are looking stellar. They are blue, a blue Ultra. Again, they are just meant to be a better variant of this unit. Obviously, it's just, the intent of them. And, well, they are. They look way stronger than maybe even anticipatable. And just even on first perceiving, just before we saw the full kit details, again, they look way stronger than they, were meant to maybe even be. But we do have teams for them here, so just to show you a few. I got 3 built. I'll show you some equips as well, and maybe even mention some other teams. Just before we get into these teams, you can't do like a Boo Saga team. I haven't built one here, but you could do. Kid Boo's going to have, I believe, A-tier boost. Buhan's going to be in featured boost, as well as this unit will be obviously very good. Obviously, the surrogate for the new Ultra Boo duo will be the LF Boo duo here that you can't see. And from that, you can't build that kind of trio there. Leader slot the Boo duo, build a regen bench because both Kid Boo and Ultra Buhan are within regen for themselves to get their Ultra ability, so that does exist, as well as even more than that. I guess you could kind of try to amalgamate. They are a strike basis unit as well. Clearly we'll see the stats, but maybe try to amalgamate something within UGB. I'm not too keen on that. Again, not really going to mention it too much here, but maybe something with UGB could be nice. Do Spirit Bomb, do UGB Stardust Fall. I'm sure there's something there that does exist. It's just, again, these teams will be just better than that. Those are just things that do exist for them as well. So look at here, the first team here is probably the worst of the 3, but is a team that does exist. You're going to be looking for answers to this character within, okay, well, Legend Broly is clearly the best green that's going to exist in the game because this is a blue, reverse blue, so you're looking for someone that's going to handle that. And while Legend Broly can get kind of destroyed by this unit within their Spirit Bomb and their overall neutral aspect, because they do go neutral against PO on Spirit Bomb, there's still assets to Legend Broly that will do well, so this is kind of just a helpful against while still running the unit. Again, not too hefty on this. You're going to have double Zenka buff easily within it for Vegeta Clan from Blue Mom's Vegeta, who is also buffing Saiyans on the Z ability, so you have strike tech and defense there. Nameku giving double offense. I guess you could do Goku Bardock here if you want as well, but it's up to your discretion at that point if you want more offense of double offense or more defense. I feel like Broly is enough durability to kind of validate this. You only need a Zenka buff Broly if he has high stars enough, in my opinion. This team, though, none crazy to it, nothing outlandish. It just is like you have the unit, and then you have a counteract, and you have just a blind unit within TGB that just exists on the team. So just a solid team, none crazy. Moving forward from there, wrong way. Can't see this team here, which I think actually might become the best team in the game. Again, Green Broly and Shallot are going to be your best answers to this unit. And maybe arguably they ask UGB in turn because they don't have a second life and you can't start as fall and that can kind of get stuff going. Maybe there's something to UGB that's going to exist, but for now, it's the green units, and I don't think those green units are too devastating to where Green Broly is more defense type. His offense is not going to be something scary for you. Shallot, so, we're not worried about him. This just might be the best. Goku Bardock on bench there. Obviously, you can't have Nameku. You could even bench this LF Boo duo on the bench. They do Blast Attack and defense, rather Blast Attack and Strike defense, I do believe, and some extra stuff. Probably don't need to, but you can if you need to, or want to, rather. But here, you're going to get double Zenka buff for both the new unit and Legend Rose. Legend Rose just gaining even more stock. His overall neutrality on his big attacks, that's just so consistent. It's going to help you deal with said green units if you do fight them. TGB within Legend Rose is just an awesome duo always. It is the best duo ship in the game currently within right now before this new unit of, the Boo duo Ultra. It's still PO, or rather Future, whatever. Broly, you want to run go on Trunks. Future's still the best team in the game, but that duo ship of this PO duo is still the best duo in the game. So it just gets even better here because it's not like they're getting screwed over by this. So you have the Zenka buff for TGB, you have double Zenka buff for both of your blue, priority characters of damage. Everything's just flowing for yourself. I don't think you'd even change anything on this team. This just might be the best team and bench in the entire game moving forward, and that's just what it is. So build that if you like, and again, the clips will go over at the end here, but this just exists, so keep this in mind if you're thinking, best team in the game, what are we looking at? You'll probably see a best team in the game video with this team, from me and others, so if this isn't it, I'd be shocked. Gohan Trunks clearly take a big hit from this, and this team itself is literally a counteract to Gohan Trunks because it's blue, yellow, and they are red, purple. The math is mathing. And then the last team I built here, again, obviously without you know, the other stuff I mentioned in the beginning, is just kind of a Sun Fam team, because it is Sun Fam, Vegeta Clan, whatever you want to be, mixed team, you know, the mixed team, Sun Fam technically. You can have this work out. Vegeta Zenkai actually does work out pretty nicely here within giving the blast attack defense you can give. If you want to prioritize them a little bit more, again, you could do easily blue MV on the bench here, just kind of to have within doing blue Vegeta Clan on Zenkai, as well as strike attack and defense for the bench. Vegeta just kind of put here just to show you he also does exist and he does have a usage for you. Again, we'll see the stats spread of this unit, see if they can fill blast base. They do stack 30% damage inflicted per card used of the normal cards, so they probably can just build either way, because 30% stacking per 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210. They can do that, and it lasts for 10 counts. They're stacking, so like it's not just some short stacking, some nothing stacking. It's very effective. So maybe more of a blast based team on bench there. You can kind of have Goten existing as well. I guess you can put kind of like Dooogote here and put purple Super Saiyan 2 Gohan on bench here instead if you want. I mean, it's not too much different, but you're trying to really prioritize obviously Zenkai for your hybrids as well as your Buu Duo there. So it exists. Gohan Trunks on this team. Again, it's not like this is going to be a bad team. It's just not going to be as good as the previous team, and maybe even worse than the first team. So it's there. It's going to be better than Buu Saga. It's going to be better than, you know, just kind of forcing UGB somewhere alongside this unit. It just is solid enough to, you can run both together. While they are both tag units, and tag units notoriously don't really work too well together. These are both very high stacking damage tag units. These are both very high damage dealers. These are both, you know, one's like a little bit more depth to it. One's just a spammer that just, you get overdrive and spam within Gohan Trunks and you just kind of murder somebody. This won't be a bad team. It just won't be as good as maybe, you know, it previously was within both Hybrid Saiyans being as top tiers they are of Gohan Trunks and Purple Revhan. And even to note, Blue Revhan will be losing boost, so probably not going to run them in a totality sense, just because of what, you know, this is as a blue unit. You don't need Blue Revhan, as well as Legend Rose already exists, so hybrid setting hit, probably just Blue Revhan ain't going to be in a thought of yours. But to even touch on, just even on this team, just showing generally speaking of equips, they really do have a lot of good equips. If you're going to run a Buu Saga team, you do have this equip here that does exist. You can double pure offense either or of your bases, as well as special damage, ult damage. Probably don't need that because it's ult damage, but still, just a generalized good equip. I believe this equip here can be a decent equip, again, depending their stat spread, what they have. If they have an even stat spread, more blast base, a little more strike base. This equip here, if you are going to run them with the God Key ally, so that exists within TGB, as well as Legend Rose. More Legend Rose, obviously he's fully God Key. This here, Pure Strike, Vegeta Clan's Battle Member, they are obviously Vegeta Clan. If you're running with Legend Rose on a blast-based team again, this exists. Legend Rose is going to amplify this and make it work. Another base equip for Strike. There's just a lot of good equips for this unit. This does work on this unit as they are Super Saiyan 2, because Vegeta is Super Saiyan 2 within the final fight against Kid Buu. Clearly, this is a fully guaranteed run that you're always going to run. So if you're going to run any guarantees, it'd be this two right here. We do have new equips dropping within PvP. They're dropping two, not obvious, like full unique equips, not like, you know, the Shin equip that's coming, which Shin with this unit will be a thing that you can run, but not full unique equips that are going to drop. Just, you know, equips that can work for this character. Maybe they'll be optimal, maybe they're not. It's kind of hit or miss sometimes within those. But those two you're having right there, you're definitely going to be optimal. If you want some pure offenses they can force on your team, boom, double pure offense right there, base health. I believe this equip here, if you have a full Majin Buu Saga team, could be pretty effective within Pure Strike there, regen, again, Kid Buu, Buuhan, whatever you want. This here as well, obviously, double pure defense can be nice within obviously having a preparation mode and kind of this standby thing where they're going to be able to get hit and be defense neutral, but still be able to get hit. There's just, again, a zillion equips that can work for this unit that are just going to be great. Again, if they're more blast-based, Pure Saiyan team, boom, 15% pure there. There's just a lot that's going to work. And I think, obviously, the teams are more important than the actual equips here, because what really is their finite team, I think those two at least of this and the previous are pretty nice. Maybe there's gonna be something that's not gonna be mentioned here, but I do think the ones I mentioned already are gonna be pretty good for them to run. And even to think about it now, I mean, you could technically run Pan with this unit and get this Gotenks equip proc, which is double pure offense and as well as base health. And if you want to kind of glaze them within, you know, Revhan, them, and Pan, ain't no one gonna stop you. So you got a lot to run, you got a lot of options. Good luck on your summons. I hope they go well. I'll be live during this the entire time, as well as a live showcase for this character that will go uploaded onto the channel. So enjoy all that. What do you guys think of the Ultra Buu Duo? I'll see you guys in the next one.